Listen, Mrs. Finch, we are not trying to blame you or your husband for what happened.
Hello and welcome to the Amira Diaries update, part number 3. In part 1 I just got used to the camera. In part 2 we made a short kickboxing feature which I was really pleased with.
A lot of the time I train alone.
So for the next instalment I thought we'd make a short film, an area we'd like to move more into. So I gave myself a few days. I came up with a script, came up with a story, and we shot what we're going to see now over a day or so.
And I want you to know that I absolutely deny anything that he has ever done.
First time he was in trouble.
What happened because of Harry. Harry is himself.
The camera, as you can see by the shots of me working away here and working with the crew, was a pleasure to work with. And always it's just knowing that extra magic you get from using this camera with the Arri sensor just gives you an extra little bit of energy and buzz about what you're doing.
So we can at least try to begin to understand why he did what he did.
The Arri Amira records the ProRes files. For this shoot we recorded on the picture profile set in the camera. So when we took the 3 to edit, there was very little that needed to be done to the picture to make it look really good. You can see here from a short clip the looks before grading and then the looks after grading.
Listen, Mrs. Finch, we are not trying to blame you or your husband for what happened. We are just trying to get a clearer picture of Harry's upbringing, his mental well-being as such, so that we can just try to begin to understand why he did what he did.
There you go, Peter.
Listen, Mrs. Finch, we are not trying to blame you or your husband for what happened. We are just trying to get a clearer picture of Harry's upbringing, his mental well-being as such, so that we can just try to begin to understand why he did what he did.
One thing I do notice on this is that just a detail, obviously it's just HD, but the extra resolution you seem to get off this sensor is fantastic.
Harry is himself. Every soul is itself. If you added up everything we've ever done, it wouldn't amount to this terrible thing that he's done. He is himself.
It was good fun working with the camera. We used a Canon 17x120mm PL mount zoom lens, which is great on the camera because you can adjust the shoulder pad arrangements and where it sits on the tripod. It was very nicely balanced. So we had a really positive experience again working with this camera, and this is the short film that we produced on the day. We hope you enjoy it.
The community is still in total shock after what happened only a couple of weeks ago at St Mary's Primary School, a focal point of the community. Making it even more difficult for residents to come to terms with is just how young the offender is, who can't be named for legal reasons, himself a pupil in the same class as the victim. The trial is due to start on November the 24th. Now on to other news. A former Tilbury MP was interviewed for 2.5 hours by police.
There you go, Peter.
Listen, Mrs. Finch, we are not trying to blame you or your husband for what happened. We are just trying to get a clearer picture of Harry's upbringing, his mental well-being as such, so that we can just try to begin to understand why he did what he did.
Mrs. Finch, we appreciate you came in today to help us at your own discretion. No one is on trial here.
That's all very well and good for you, but you don't have to live with this day in, day out. Harry's just one patient to you. One of many, but he's my son. He's my Harry. I lie awake every night thinking about what happened. And that poor boy. Ben lies there beside me. I can even hear him thinking. Neither of us have had any sleep for any days, and you come to us with your accusing questions. Why ban TV? Why ban video games? Who does what behind whose back? It's as if we're criminals.
That's not what we're implying at all, Mrs. Finch.
Well, we're not criminals. We've done nothing wrong. We loved Harry, and we gave him the best we could. All right. Okay. Ben and I quarrelled sometimes. But all parents quarrel, and we made it up in the end. My husband is a good man. And yes, he's strict sometimes, but he's a strong father figure, and what boy doesn't need one of those? We gave Harry all the love and attention any boy could ever want. And I know about loveless homes. Okay, I teach in a pretty tough school. And I know about children's privacy, not invading a child's space. All right, Ben could be at fault there. He digs at him too much, but not in excess. He's not a bully.
So, Mrs. Finch, have you any idea what triggered Harry to do what he did? I mean, this wasn't the first time he was in trouble.
What happened because of Harry. Harry is himself. Every soul is itself. If you added up everything we've ever done, it wouldn't amount to this terrible thing that he's done. He is himself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Sorry. We didn't mean to upset you. We just want to understand what might have happened to your boy.
I lie awake every night thinking about what happened. And I want you to know that I deny absolutely anything that he has done. You should see the way he stares at me when I visit, accusing me, attacking me for what he's done, for what he is. It's not my boy anymore. It's not my Harry. They can think what they like. But I know evil doesn't come from what parents do. It's just there. It must have been there all the time.